Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video I will show you my Vanquish Soul deck profile from YCS Bologna, in which I made day 2. I choose to play this deck not just because I like it, of course, but because I expected a lot of Dragotails during the weekend, and in fact Dragotail was the most popular deck, but I faced a lot of Yummy Pure, Yummy Solfachord, and against this deck of course Yummy is really good, like Impermanence Purge are really strong against like Vanquish Soul K9. And also I lost a lot of dice rolls during the weekend, and entering with this kind of deck the tournament, I knew that the dice rolls were really important. But still, I'm really happy to have played this deck, just because I was thinking was the right choice. And now I show you my deck profile. I play, like for the Vanquish Soul package, I play of course one Razen, triple Medlov, triple Olisu. That is maybe the reason why you play this deck right now. Then you have to play triple Jalong. You can't really play 2 of this card, you have to play 3, just because he's a fire Vanquish Soul name, but still also is really good as a level 5. And then we play Burger and Caesar. You can play 2 of these, but I think it's not needed. I tried it, I tried the second one, but I cut it down to 1. Just because I needed more non-engine cards in my deck, because the deck in theory is really good when you go first, but when you go second you have not push, like the Medlov, Jalong, the K9 stuff don't really push going second, so I wanted to have at least 3 non-engine spot instead of the second Burger. But then I play 1 Reinforcement, 1 Stake Your Soul, 1 Start. So you have to play Reinforcement, just because I'm not really a fan of this card, but it's a fire with Razen and also is a consistency, so you have to play it. Then for the K9 package, I play triple Noroi. I think it's staple F3 because it's the best starter. Of course, going second is not that good, but when you go first is really strong. As Jokul, you have to play 3. Triple Izuna. Just 1 Lupis. I tried it the second one, the third one, also playing 3 in the main deck, but I prefer to play 3 non-engine spot with the 1 Burger, the second Burger, and the other Lupis, just because as I said before, I wanted to have more possibility when I go second. 1 Lantern, of course, and triple Ks. I play triple Ks, not 2, because I wanted to have more consistency as possible, because if you play a lot this deck, you really see that sometimes when you go first is a problem, because you can draw Burger, Season, Start, Jalong without any K9 stuff or any starters. So maximize the starters for me is mandatory in this deck. Then I play 1 quick play spell. I decide to play this one instead of the Snow Devil, not both, but just this one, just because I think Snow Devil is not that good. It's not easy to set up, but also this is really good when you go second sometimes. And it's really good also to ATK when you go second. So. Triple Ash Blossom, triple Fuvalos, staple. And then I play 1 Dimensional Shifter, just because I wanted to have more cards against Yummy Pure. So you have 4 that are really good against. But also is really good since you meta call a lot of Dragotails, this is the best card against Dragotail. During the tournament happens that I didn't use it as a card but as an attribute, so I think it's really good also because it's a dark and sometimes you need it. So, but still I'm really happy against Shifter, also because Shifter is one of the best cards, if not the best card against the random decks. And then the last non-engine, I play triple Droll Lockboard, just because I expected a lot of K9 mirrors, so I wanted to have like 3 other cards other than Fuvalos to try to win when you go second, because like the K9 mirrors are really dice rolls. So I expect a lot of good players to play like Vanquish Soul or K9 stuff. And because of this, I decided to play triple Droll in the main deck. Also because playing Droll, you can play like for the X deck, you can play Durandal, and so that you have like more outs to the Charmies. And never happens to me, but I think is a possibility, and I really like this. So the main deck 40, I really enjoy all the main deck, so I would change anything. So for the extra deck, we play double rocks, 1 SP, 1 Saruya. I think double rocks is fine. You don't need the third one, and 1 is too low for me. SP and Saruya are mandatory. And then we play 2 Reaper. I think the second one is really mandatory for the grind, and I really like it. Then 1 Jax, 1 Werewolf, 1 Vallon, staple, 1 Rocks, just to have utility cards in the extra deck. Was really good all over the tournament. I make this card a lot. Then 1 Nash and 1 C11. I don't play the full package of Nash. I don't think it's needed, like the Snow Devil. I think there are cards that are not needed for this deck. Also because I wanted to have more non-engine flex spot in the extra deck. And was really fine to play like Nash Knight with just 1 target. And then Zeus, Typhoon, of course, and then 1 Durandal, because like is the last cards of the extra deck. I don't really like Tyros because like your opponent can make attack position monster and you don't run over. I really like Durandal because give you an option under the Charmies with your lockboard, and also the against Malice you can make like the quick play spell safer, because like you can prevent it to get impulse. If you activate the quick play spell over Reaper and your opponent chain impulse, you can chain Durandal to change the effect of impulse, and this is really, really good, in my opinion. Then for this side deck, we play triple Retaliating. I think is the best card against Dragotail, even though a lot of players side in a lot of cards to counter it, but in the end, I think Retaliating is the best card, also because you can side in when you go first. And also it's really good because like you can make a board with, of course, with the Link 1 and 1 monster, one Vanquish Soul monster that is Niger of Retaliating, so that your opponent can run over in battle phase. So triple Retaliating is fine. Triple Chaos Hunter. We decide to play Chaos Hunter instead of Lancea, just because against Malice is like win condition Chaos Hunter. Sometimes you lose even when you use Lancea against Malice, just because for example they draw like Imper, Mash, Impulse and stop you, and then the turn after they win. Instead of with Chaos Hunter, that also is a dark, is a Floodgate, and is really good also drawing it with like Charmies. But also when you go first, you can special summon it with Saruya, and was really, really insane in my opinion. Also because against like Lunalight, Lancea, in my opinion, is not win condition, just because they make Babushka. And because of this, I choose to play like a more impactful card against Malice. And then triple Purulia, because like we expected a lot of K9 mirrors, and Purulia is by far the best card against K9. Double Nibiru. We decided to play Nibiru because we wanted to have cards against Yummies. Probably I never draw it in the tournament, but still I think it's really good also because against Malice you side in all these, and it's really, really safe the matchup. and I really like Nibiru in testing, so I think it's really good. And then for going first, we play Call by Talents, just because are the best cards when you go first. There can be only one. I think it's staple, because like Yami's Alpha Chord, Yami Pure are the worst matchup of the deck, and there can be really insane against Yamis. And then last card, Anti-Spell Fragrance, just because we wanted to have good cards to draw into with Saruya, and Anti-Spell was like one of the best cards you can draw into with Saruya, also because you know your opponent's hand with Noroi, so I think is really good. I never draw it all over the tournament. I draw a couple of times there can be, and was win condition, but I never draw Anti-Spell. But in theory, I think it's really good. So this was the list from YCS Bologna. Probably I wouldn't change anything. From the side deck, you can like discuss about the Nibiru and the Chaos Hunter. If you want like something that is good against like Orcust or Lunalit, you can play Lancia instead of Chaos Hunter. Also because Lancia, funny thing, you can summon it with Jokul, so you can play with, if you draw Jokul with Chaos Hunter, of course you can't really do anything, but it's a funny thing. And then I think for the entire deck is fine. Maybe you can, if you are comfortable with the Nash Knight package with 1/4 or C1/4, I think you can play it, but I prefer playing like utility cards also in the extra deck, just because I don't think this deck has problems when you go first. The only thing that I can see to play 1/4 because like has the pop effect to pop your own case to set the quick play spell, but you can do it anyways with Caesar. You can like summon Caesar and pop your own case, and with case you can set the quick play spell, so I think is fine anyways. So this is the profile. Let me know you guys what do you think, and we see in the next videos.